So Tennai, welcome to Oakwell. How does it feel to join Barnsley Football Club?
Yeah, I'm buzzing. Really excited. Really excited at the prospect. Big club, great fans. So can't wait to get underway.
What is it about Barnsley in particular that's made you feel that it's the right club, the right fit for this stage in your career?
I think obviously I spoke to the gaffer. He's got a clear vision. Spoke for some while about that and how I could fit into things, and it's definitely somewhere that wants to achieve something, and that aligns with me and what I want to do. Constantly want to achieve and learn and go forward. So yeah, I think it's a great timing.
You're obviously coming off the back of a successful spell at Charlton, of course, and where you've enjoyed a promotion last season. How do you reflect back on that, and how might it help you in your career at Barnsley as well going forward?
Yeah, a lot. Obviously, really fond memories. I think being around a successful environment, you're trying to soak up every day the habits, learning from other players. Just a lot of the time when I'm thinking back, that's what I remember. So I think going forward, there are things I want to implement and bring here, and hopefully we can achieve something as well.
Not just Charlton, of course. You've had experience across a whole host of League One clubs. How do you think that'll help you sort of bring something to Barnsley, both on the pitch and off it as well, in the changing room?
Yeah. I'm like a bit older now. I've been in the leagues and had a lot of games, so I've had a lot of experience learning. I think I'm a different person as well. I think both of those kind of merge into the change room. I can hopefully give advice, bring a bit of life, whatever I can do to kind of improve the team on and off is what I'll be trying to bring.
Yeah, Barnsley's team at the moment is quite youthful, but there's also a bit of experience in there as well with a couple of the players. You probably fit just perfectly into that sort of setup, don't you, to be fair?
Yeah, definitely. I think, there's always something to learn, even myself. I think, like you said, I'm kind of in that middle zone. But yeah, with the young boys, I love if they ever need advice. I love giving that. I love learning as well. So yeah, like you said, it's a great balance, and you need that in a team. You need young boys pushing and senior boys being able to provide that advice and kind of nurturing environment.
The head coach, Conor Hourihane, he's praised your athleticism, sort of your competitive edge as well. How would you individually describe, your style of play that you're going to bring to the team?
Yeah, to be fair, kill me with that because they're probably the two words. But yeah, definitely that really aggressive and competitive. I like to get up and down. I think I consider myself quite intelligent in terms of tactics and positioning and stuff. And yeah, I think I'm good on the ball. So yeah, I don't want to make the longest list ever, but I think I'll stop there.
Speaking of Conor, of course, how much have you been able to speak to him about the plans ahead and what he sees from you, and going forward in the 11?
Yeah, we was able to speak a lot. Like I said, it was a big part of me. Obviously making that move felt really assured, and he has a vision that matches up with what I want to do going forward. So yeah, we had a couple of conversations, and like I said, yeah, everything aligned, so it was a perfect fit.
And what about your potential new teammates as well? Have you had a chance to speak to them at all and hear about Barnsley and what it might have to bring, what it's like, playing in front of the fans, for example?
Yeah. So I've had a chance, obviously, today to get to know the boys and have a couple of conversations. I think it kind of fits with what I thought. Like I said, big club. A lot of boys say, if you work your socks off and, bring what you can bring, then they'll love you. So that excites me a lot, knowing that. And yeah, can't wait to get going.
And you personally, you've obviously, for example, played at Wembley, played in high pressure games that, big stakes are on the line. How do you think that'll help you, now in your Barnsley career, a team that obviously have ambitions at the top end of the league table?
Yeah, definitely. I think it will stand me in good stead, but I think more importantly, it's another thing I can bring to the team. I think if you're someone who's been through things like that or played in big matches or inclined a certain way, you have a responsibility to help the other boys in that team, deal with it the same way and maybe give advice where I can. So, yeah, that's what I look forward to as well.
And just finally, I might be putting you on the spot here. You might not want to reveal it, but do you have any sort of personal targets at all for the season ahead? Like I say, it might not be something you want to reveal, but is there anything at all that you want to achieve this season?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I always have personal goals, but like you said, I'll probably keep them to myself and hopefully tick them off.
Of course. Well, Tennai, it's been great to speak to you. Good luck for the rest of the season, and we can't wait to see you in a Barnsley shirt.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
Thank you.